Hey guys, what's up? Jeremy Vane here, and I want to go over the NSP Airwave Hydrofoil. Right here in front of me, we have the SUP foil board. And as you can see here, this board has some really unique features. Dale Chapman has shaped this board for us. We've added the unidirectional carbon stringers throughout the front and the back of the board, reinforcing the stability of the board as well as the box. We've also used high density foam around our boxes to really provide some durability into this board. We've added shined rails. Dale added those to make sure when you have those momentary touchdowns, the board doesn't grab. Just put a little bit more volume in this board so it floats a bit easier, and so you can get the hydrofoil to lift up a lot quicker. We also added on our pad a center ridge, which helps you keep you in the perfect spot and the most leverage to drive these boards and maximize that glide on the foil. This board itself right here comes in a 6.6 as well as a 6.10. This is the 6.6 model. Behind me we have the surf foil boards. We come in 3 different sizes on that. We have the 4.6, the 5.2, and the 5.6. These boards also have the UD carbon stringer as well as the vector net reinforcing those boards. We use the SLX proprietary construction to make sure the board is light but also durable. Same ideas and concept. Dale shaped those boards, making sure it's a performance product but it has that user-friendly feel to it. Now stepping into the foil side, our foil kits come in this bag right here. This bag is a travel bag. It's fully padded. It has the ability to carry a couple different wings as well as masts. What it comes with is the Airwave 70 mast, the 78 front wing, and our back wing. Aluminum fuselage in the full mounting area. We come with all the mounting screws and the hardware as well as the tools to put it all together. This is the kit that comes together, making it easy to travel with these boards, whether you just keep them in the back of your car or you want to go on a trip and travel to Costa Rica or to the Caribbean or overseas. I'm going to talk about the Airwave Hydrofoil Kit by NSP. As you can see right here, I have this travel bag, and inside the bag, it's everything we need to put together to have our full foil. So I'm going to go through now on how we set it up. So starting with the mounting plate. The mounting plate connects with 4 different screws. We then have the 70 mast, which comes in the kit. We have the fuselage, we have the rear wing, our 78-inch front wing, and our kit with all our hardware to put everything together. Inside of the kit we have 2 Allen wrenches, a 5mm and a 4mm. We also have 3 different shims for the rear ring. We have a 1 degree, a 2 degree, and a 3 degree. Those shims can vary depending on your ability level and the conditions. So now we're going to go ahead and set this thing up. When we put on the mounting plate onto the mast, the fat side will always face forward, the skinny side will always face to the back. The mast and the fuselage are all made out of aluminum. When you start to put the screws in, you have a Teflon paste. Put the Teflon paste on the screws. This will help them from corroding and rusting. A lot of us will be using these in the ocean, and so ocean will play a lot of havoc with the materials if you don't wash them off and put on the Teflon tape. So make sure that you take time to clean off everything and put on that Teflon paste. So from here we have 3 screws that are going to go right. Using the 4mm Allen wrench. Go ahead and start to tighten these ones down. Be mindful not to strip the threads, because it'll be really tough to try to get screws to come back in and re-thread the mast. Snug the screws up nice and tight so there's no play in, and it will pull the mast down onto the base plate. From here, we're going to then take the base plate mounting screws. You have 4 of them with attachments. These screws go inside of the boxes, and I like to place them all the way to the nose of the board into the back of the box, so you have plenty of room to be able to maneuver when you put the mounting plate on. For this one, you're going to need the 5mm Allen key, and remember, thin side faces the tail of the board. Place it down. On the board we have arrows to show where you can put the base plate. And the center arrow is going to be right below the foot pad, so that's where we're going to set this up. Now as you start to snug down these bolts, like you would with a car tire, you want to just opposite side, so you get equal tension on the box. Now, the mast is mounted to the board through the base plates. The next piece is the fuselage. So the fuselage is going to go directly on top of this. Again, you want to use the Teflon paste when you put it onto each screw. We're going to have 3 screws on this. So take Teflon paste and put it onto the screws. We're going to need the 4mm Allen key for this one. And again, just as we did before, we're going to snug up the 3 screws, hand tighten them so they don't get cross-threaded, and then you can use the wrench. Everything is nice and snug. Now we're going to go ahead and start to put the wings on. I like to start with the front wing. Again, this is the Airwave 70, and it's going to go in the front. As you place it on, you're just going to go ahead and line up the screws, and be careful not to bump it off. Just as we did on the last one, I know you guys are probably sick of hearing it, Teflon paste. And the main reason why is if you don't put the Teflon paste on once you use this and you don't break the foil down, it will rust and corrode because of the way the materials work together. Carbon and aluminum and salt water don't really get along so well. So you just want to really take care of this. Just the same as you do with your surf fins and your boards. If you leave them in, you'll never be able to get them out. So we want to just take the extra steps to make sure that these things can come apart nice and easily. As you can see, I've tightened up these 3 screws right here. Now the front wing's on. The last piece is the rear wing and a shim. So I've grabbed right here the 1 degree, which is an orange. Each one of our shims are color coded. And if you get a little bit confused on how to set everything up, there's also little pieces on how to align everything together. So very straightforward and simple, and away we go. Shim goes on. Now the wing. And again, just like we did with the front wing, we'll line it up. Teflon paste, screws go in. This one has 2 screws, and we use the 4mm Allen key to tighten everything up. Everything put back together. The kit gets zipped up, placed away. If you put it back into your car or vehicle before, head on out in the water. Here you guys go. This is the full setup of the NSP Airwave foil on the SUP surfboard.